Hello everyone, a very good afternoon to all of you. My name is Prakhar Shrivastava and I am presenting you this particular course, that is crash course on manufacturing. And yesterday's lecture I was not visible due to the light issues. There was no electricity, so the studio lights were not working properly. And now I think that today it's working absolutely fine. And very shortly I'll be starting with the video. Just a second, let me arrange all the things. Please message it into all the different groups that the crash course in manufacturing is going on, the sir is live. And yes, you can literally get some really cool concept in this particular course. एक चीज मैं बता दूं, अभी यूपीपीएससी एई का पेपर हुआ था. Whether you take that paper, whether you take GATE, whether you take ESE, most of the questions are repetitive from whatever I am teaching you. 90% of the questions are exactly repeated. So if you want to get higher marks, if you want to actually gain confidence in manufacturing in the different subjects, you can always reach out to me on in 2:30 p.m. session, and I'll wait for more people to join. By the time I'll also open up my slides and notes, and in next 2-3 minutes we will be starting with the lecture. थोड़ा धीरे बोलो, लाइव है यार. Cool, I think that we are good to go with the lecture. Chalo. So hello everyone, my name is Prakhar Shrivastava. I had secured All India third rank in GATE 2016. Then I took admission into IIT Bombay and finally completed my masters from NIRI Mumbai. From past 3 years, I'm teaching on Unacademy with an experience of teaching approximately 22,000 plus students. So thank you all for your love and support. The subjects that I deal with is industrial engineering, manufacturing technology, and engineering mathematics. So before we move forward, today we are going to have the combat session, that is Unacademy combat. That is basically you can say it is a quiz competition or the championship where you can perform and win some really exciting prizes. So before moving forward, I'll just give you an introduction of that.
It's time to experience something glorious. Unacademy Combat. Compete, crack, conquer.
A challenging GATE contest engineered to give you an experience like none other.
Where you put your knowledge to test
and battle it out with the best.
To bring out the best in you, Unacademy Combat is the most competitive, gamified contest for GATE till date, with the best of the questions by best educators.
with detailed video solutions from top educators right after each contest.
Combat live with peers to get real-time rankings and win big.
Participate in every contest to improve your ratings.
Challenging contests every fortnight or alternate Sunday. Live ranking after every question. Big rewards for top rankers. Your passion to crack GATE deserves this. Your hard work towards your dream deserves this. Fuel your inner fire for the ultimate GATE challenge. Unacademy Combat. Register now.
Okay, so I hope that you have gone through this video and you have really enjoyed it, and I'll give you more details about it, that what is combat and what are the charges, and apart from that I'll also explain you what are the paid premium plans by Unacademy, that is Unacademy Plus and Unacademy Iconic. ठीक है? So what are the charges, that all I'll come afterwards. But more importantly, for mechanical engineering, batch A is going to start very soon. That is on 28th of December. We are launching this batch where some of the top-notch faculties of India will be teaching. And apart from that, if you want to subscribe to Unacademy Plus, this will be available on Unacademy Plus. So if you want to subscribe to Unacademy Plus, you can use the code CRACK10. CRACK10. You can use the code CRACK10. You can use the code CRACK10. You can use the code CRACK10. Is it clear to all of you? चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. What is Unacademy Combat? It is the like you can say the largest competition for the GATE examination currently being launched and at the digital platforms. Now, how the pattern will be, you will be given a question, 4 options will be there. If you mark the right answer, you will be getting some points. The number of people who will be participating with you will be clear to you in front of you, and you would also be getting these analysis. That is, what is your rating, what is your score, what is your rank, what is your accuracy, how many questions you attempted, how many questions you got right. Everything will be told to you. Then, not only question but also the detailed video solution will also be given by the top educators of Unacademy, and then you can also analyze that which part is good for you, which part is bad for you, which part you are performing good, in which part you are performing bad. Okay? And surprisingly, you would be getting some really exciting and the cool prizes. That is Apple MacBook Air for the first prize, Apple iPad Mini as the second prize, AirPods as the third prize, and top 100 rankers would also be getting 1,000 rupees worth Amazon vouchers. So yes, there are a lot of things that are waiting out there for you. There are a lot of things that are waiting out there for you, and I hope that you will be enjoying it. So today at 6 p.m. we are going to have this session. Don't forget to register it. Register now using the code CRACK10. Using the code CRACK10. Register now using the code CRACK10, and you would be really enjoying it. You would really enjoy it. ठीक है, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. So last lecture मैंने कल लिया था, but due to some reason that lecture went private. So I will continue from the CNC machine only. CNC machine we have already done the G codes and the M codes. ठीक है, G codes और M codes हमने कर लिया था. G codes और M codes हमने कर लिया था. Yes or no? बिल्कुल सर, G codes M codes कर लिया था. CAD is done. CNC is done. Now it's time that how CNC machine operates. How CNC machine operates. How CNC machine operates. CNC machine में code आ तो जाता है. Now what is happening? There is a central database in which the CAD department supplies with the code. Drawing engineering, digital drawings, they're saying those digital drawings are converted into CNC codes, and these CNC codes are used by the CNC machine. That is what the flow is. That is what the flow is. But you have to try to understand this thing. You should try to understand this thing, that the code is automatically generated. When we have started with the automation, do you think that code was automatically generated, or even there was something like code? No. Automation and computerization are different. Automation can be simply exampled as the diesel engine. This is automation. This is automation. And if you talk about computerization, that we are having in today's world, so this is, you can say, the electronic cars. Electronic cars. So there is a huge difference between automation and computerization. Many people feel automate करना मतलब computer लगाना. No. Automate करना मतलब mechanically also we can automate it instead of like providing it with the codes and the colors. Okay, so that is why automation and computerization is not something that is common. So when we require automation, we started with the NC machine tools, that is numerically controlled machine tools. How numerically controlled? If I am pressing 1, automatically mechanical signal will go and 1 will be pressed. As soon as 1 is pressed, the valve opens up and water flows, whatever is the condition. whatever is the condition, I don't care, but mechanically, numerically I am controlling the entire mechanism. So that is why it was numerically controlled machine. Then individually numerically controlled machine are independent. Now directly controlled machine came into account. Direct numerical control came into account. Direct numerical control came into account. Direct numerical control came into account. ठीक है, where I am automating it, but directly individual machines will be having their own information. Directly I am providing information, whereas the more advanced form that we are using right now is CNC, computerized numerical control. Is it clear? That is, numerical control is there, but now every signal, codes, information is being transferred with the help of IT network, information technology network, with the help of computers. Earlier in these two stages you don't have computer. ऐसा नहीं है कि numerical control करने के लिए you always require computer. No, you have a machine. If you are pressing buttons, that is also numerically controlled machine. That is also numerically controlled machine. I hope now you are getting the topic. So today's topic is NC, CNC and DNC. Is it clear? NC क्या होता है, CNC क्या होता है, DNC क्या होता है? ठीक है, that is what our aim is. Now computerization is more in CNC and automation is raw automation is more in NC. So slowly we will see how we evolved from NC to DNC and DNC through CNC, and now our level up is coming. CNC को भी replace करने वाला है. Please let me know in the comment section कि वो क्या चीज है जो CNC को replace करने वाली है. वो क्या चीज है जो CNC को replace करने वाली है. Is it clear to all of you? वो क्या चीज है जो CNC को replace करने वाली है. So today we are going to start with again NC and DNC. ठीक है, NC, DNC and CNC. I hope that this thing will be clear to you. NC. Give the heading numerically controlled machine. I'll just open up the notes. Just a second, I'm opening up my notes. That's it. रोबोट्स काम की चीजें, ये सब करना है. रोबोट्स वाला पार्ट, ग्रुप टेक्नोलॉजी, एफएमएस, प्रोडक्शन सिस्टम. एफएमएस वाला पार्ट आज कर लेंगे. वैसे क्या हो गया, क्या हो गया, एमसीक्यू काम की चीज है. देखो कई बुक्स में दिया नहीं रहता है. एंड एनसी सीएनसी इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक. यू शुड नो व्हाट इज एनसी, सीएनसी, डीएनसी. ठीक है, चलो देखते हैं. ये वाली किताब में तो दिया नहीं हुआ है. लेट अस सी. आई एम चेकिंग माय नोट्स कि नोट्स में कितना मिल पाएगा, क्योंकि देखो बुक एक्चुअली क्या होती है, ये दो किताबें हैं, प्रोडक्शन इंजीनियरिंग एंड प्रोडक्शन टेक्नोलॉजी. तो कभी कभी कंफ्यूज होकर एक की जगह दूसरी किताब आ जाती है. ठीक है, प्रोडक्शन इंजीनियरिंग की, प्रोडक्शन टेक्नोलॉजी वाली किताब में दिया हुआ है ये, बट सरप्राइजिंगली आई ब्रॉट दिस वन. कोई नहीं, ठीक है. एनसी सीएनसी टूल अपना काम का है, बट यस वी कैन स्टार्ट विथ एफएमएस एंड सेल्यूलर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग. जो छोटे छोटे टॉपिक्स हैं उनको मैं निपटा देता हूं पहले. लिखो लिखो, गिव द हेडिंग. ये वाला काम तो हो जाएगा. एनसी सीएनसी आज नहीं करते हैं अपन, आज छोटे छोटे जो टॉपिक्स हैं वो कवर अप करते हैं. तो गिव द हेडिंग ग्रुप टेक्नोलॉजी. गिव द हेडिंग ग्रुप टेक्नोलॉजी एंड आई विल मेक यू राइट दैट पार्ट. ग्रुप टेक्नोलॉजी. बिट्टू, हाँ पहले तो चार्जर वाले पानी ले रहा है. रखी है चार्जर। देखो देखो, group technology is, I'll dictate it and I want you to write it. Group technology is group technology is realization of a phenomena, realization of a phenomena, realization of a phenomena that many problems are similar, many problems are similar, many problems are similar, and by grouping similar problems, 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 a single solution can be found out. A single solution can be found out common to all the parts, common to all the parts, common to all the parts, and this will save time and effort. 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 Saving time and effort. Full stop. Family family grouping is done. That is, all the products which are similar in nature are kept together, and now one person will come, do all the tasks, the similar task in all the 15, 16, 20 components together, and then move to next station. So that will save a lot of time. This will save a lot of time because one part is here, the other part is there, the another part is there. So that is why the similar components should be grouped together. The investment, the effort and the time will become less, will reduce by 30 to 35%. ठीक है, लिखो ऑन एन एवरेज, एक मेरी इंडस्ट्री में मैं बता रहा हूं क्या होता था, लिखो लिखो by using cellular layout, changing the paragraph and write, by using cellular layout, by using the cellular layout, the structural principle of flow lines, the structural principle of flow lines, the structural principle of flow lines the structural principle of flow lines can be introduced into batch production, can be introduced into batch production, can be introduced into batch production. The GT layout is also known as, the GT layout is also known as, the GT layout is also known as unlinked flow line system. Unlinked flow line system. ठीक है, इसके बाद चेंज द पैराग्राफ एंड राइट बेनिफिट्स ऑफ जीटी प्रिंसिपल। लिखो बेनिफिट्स ऑफ जीटी प्रिंसिपल। First of all, time is minimized. The overall time is minimized. Tooling is independent and can be used in multiple operations. Tooling is easy and independent. Fourth, reduced production style time, shorter lead time, and faster response to the customer needs. It will also help in better production planning and control. And it can also be performed using semi-skilled workers. ठीक है, चलो चेंज द पैराग्राफ एंड गिव द हेडिंग। देखो ग्रुप टेक्नोलॉजी में कुछ नहीं होता, सारे ड्रिलिंग एक साथ, सारे मिलिंग एक साथ, सारे ग्राइंडिंग एक साथ, यही होता है ग्रुप टेक्नोलॉजी। दैट इज आई एम ब्रिंगिंग द डिफरेंट ग्रुप्स टुगेदर एंड परफॉर्मिंग द टास्क सो दैट द टाइम शुड नॉट बी वेस्टेड फ्रॉम गोइंग हियर टू देयर एंड देयर टू देयर एंड देयर टू देयर। Okay, so like standardizing the process is a much more aware word. ठीक है, standardizing the process। चलो अगला, give the heading flexible manufacturing system। ग्रुप टेक्नोलॉजी इतना ही था, इट इज मोर देन इनफ। ठीक है, ग्रुप टेक्नोलॉजी हो गया। अब गिव द हेडिंग फ्लेक्सिबल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सिस्टम। There is a study according to which 90% of the manufactured parts, देखो पूरा थ्योरी है, पूरा फ्लेक्सिबल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सिस्टम मैं आपको बता देता हूं। फॉर एग्जांपल, लाइक सपोज यू आर मेकिंग फ्लॉपी and now Moser Beer is making floppy. Now as soon as the market for floppy changed into CDs and DVDs, is Moser Beer able to change it? Yes, let us say it is able to change it. And Moser Beer were the largest player of CD and DVDs in India. Okay, the manufacturers. But why they are not there in pen drive? Why they are not there in pen drive hard disk? Why? The reason is they are not updated. So that is why when you want to change from one dimensionally product to second dimension product, that is product layout to process layout or electronics to, you can say, healthcare industry, if your unit is having the capability of quickly getting transferred, okay, that is something which is known as flexible manufacturing system. You can manufacture this also, you can manufacture this also, depending upon the demand of the market। ठीक है, चलो लिखो according to a study, 90% of the manufactured part are produced in lot size of less than 50, ठीक है, लिखो टू कंप्लीट द ऐसा लिखो, nowadays it is mandatory Nowadays it is mandatory. Nowadays it is क्या हो गया ये? आई थिंक आई एम विजिबल एंड ऑडिबल। चलो लिखो, एक मिनट चार्जर भी कनेक्ट करना है ना, तो आप लिखते चलो। नाउ डेज इट इज मैंडेटरी। देखो आज की डेट में ये डिमांड है, एक मार्केट आया दूसरा मार्केट आ रहा है, तो पहला पहला मशीन, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए दैट योर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सिस्टम शुड बी स्टिफ, योर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सिस्टम शुड बी स्टिफ, ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं होना चाहिए। दिस शुड नॉट बी द केस। I hope you are trying to understand. Suppose I am making this mobile phone. Now the machines that I am using to make this mobile phone, जो मैं मशीन का यूज कर रहा हूँ उस मोबाइल फोन को बनाने के लिए, वो सिर्फ मोबाइल फोन बनाने के लिए यूज होती है। Now that will be so wrong because suppose, I don't know, but suppose say tomorrow the sales of mobile phone decreases, automatically I don't have any chance but to lose the market, to leave everything that I've earned and go back to my village and start farming, which is actually one of the very big prospected business and you can say service in coming days. Farming is the one of the best things that you can contribute to the country. You can earn, you can represent your nation, बहुत सारी चीजें होती है, but I'll not go to that part. But I hope you are trying to understand that suppose एक industry खत्म हो जाती है, then what will happen to the machines of that industry, and what will happen to the worker, what will happen to the employees, the owner. Your company should be having an ability, ठीक है, that the market for mobile is gone, but the market for headphone is coming in. The market for headphone is coming in. So don't you think that my machine should be flexible enough to get converted into headphones? Don't you think that my machine should be capable enough to get converted into the headphones? That is what flexible manufacturing system is. Once I'm making this, the another time I'm making this. I'll draw a diagram and I'll explain you, but I hope that you have got the real feeling that what I'm trying to convey. Okay, just a second, I'll connect the charger. If you have not liked the video, please do like the video right now. Please do like the video because देखो ये boring part है and literally this is very monotonous. But this is something that you need to cover. This is something that you need to answer in the like interviews. हो सकता है ये नहीं है that what is flexible manufacturing system. Might be possible that you are not getting this in the gate examination. But if you are learning something here, you will get a better perspective. And some different question is coming from the topic. You can answer that question also. ठीक है चलो, I'll just connect the charger and I'll be back. भैया चार्ज हो रहा है, चार्ज हो रहा है, सही है। हाँ हाँ समझ गए, सही है। अरे भैया बोल रहे हैं ना, बाद में करते हैं। जो देखो, for example, you are having product layout. You are making a product and you are having product layout. This is your machine 1. This is your machine 2. This is your machine 3. ठीक है, and now simple सा part है. There is one workstation here, there is one workstation here, so total there are 5-6 things. But suppose this product goes out of market, there is no more demand for this product in the market, then what you will do? Your machines will become, the value of your machine will become null, because you cannot contribute anything. I hope you are trying to understand. Yes or no? Because अब आपके प्रोडक्ट की रिक्वायरमेंट ही नहीं है. Now what these machines will make, you can, now if you can convert this product into process layout, now that is, it can do odd jobs or multiple jobs, like all the grinding machines together, all the drilling machines together, all the milling machines together. Now if your system is having the capability to quickly get converted from one form to another, that is flexibility. That is, your machines will never go into the zero value or the salvage value. Okay, it will not go into the scrap value. Is it clear? The machines are worth it. And yes, now if I'm not able to make product A, I can make product B, C or D. Now if your system is having that capability, that is what you call it as FMS. FMS. So एक question आता है, what are the basic components of FMS? तो लिख लो, what are the basic component of FMS? Basic component of FMS. Basic component of FMS. ठीक है, basic component of FMS. अब देखो, the first component is machine tools and the related document. अब ध्यान, आपकी मशीन की तो बात हो रही है. Your machine should have the convertibility. So obviously your machines are commonly known as machine tools. All lathe, drilling, milling, these are not called as machine, these are called as machine tools. So they are very, very important component of flexibility, that whether it is easy to convert them or it is easy to use them in some other work or not. Okay? Then whether your material handling equipment in the process is ready to get converted or not. क्योंकि देखो, मान लो आपकी cranes use हो रही है, belt conveyors are used, but now is it possible to get converted into another business or use them in another business? Yes or no? So that is flexibility. So material handling system. Material handling system. Material handling system. इसके बाद आता है obviously computer control system. ठीक है, computer control system. Computer control system. Obviously your human labor is ready to get converted or not, because देखो, you are at a particular position, you are at a particular location, and now the workers will be surrounding that location only. It hardly happens that you are bringing the worker from far away area, like providing them with the accommodation and the food. No, usually the worker, and that is a very good philosophy also, that if you want to set up an industry, take the worker from the nearby area. First of all, they know the market. Second of all, they know the internal processes, and they know that particular area also. Suppose your industry gets into some crisis, you can actually take the help of them. Okay, and make the senior management, junior management, both from them only, and even the workers. Why? Because suppose the workers are going on strike, the senior manager is also from that area, the workers are also from that area, so a lot of things can happen. So that is why usually we take the people around. Now we are getting converted from the mobile phone business to, suppose, say, footwear business. So is my, or suppose, say, from footwear business I am getting converted into mobile business. From footwear business I am getting converted into mobile business. Don't you think that my labor and my human labor and the people I am having will not be having that level of quantity of knowledge, or you can say expertise, as far as mobile is concerned? Obviously they won't be having it. You have to give them training. So that is why, that is also a very important factor, that whether it is easy for you to get converted from one form to another or not. Is it clear? Human labor, human labor, human labor. ठीक है, इसके बाद आता है, ये पार्ट तो हो गया आपका. ठीक है, ये पार्ट तो हो गया आपका. These are some of the major parts, major components. आप ये 4 components याद रखिएगा. If these 4 components are agreeing to your terms that yes, we are ready to get converted, then only your system be called as flexible manufacturing system. Otherwise it will not be called as flexible manufacturing system. Is it clear to all of you? That is what is FMS is all about. That is what FMS is all about. ठीक है, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. एक काम करो, पहले ये लिख लो. What is the difference between hard automation and soft automation? This is also an important part. Hard automation and soft automation. Hard automation and soft automation. लिखो. It uses mechanical or pneumatic controls to automate. Mechanical or pneumatic means pressure. Mechanical or pneumatic controls. Mechanical or pneumatic controls. There will be multiple number of physical movements. 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 ठीक है. अब सॉफ्ट ऑटोमेशन का ऐसे होता है, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक एंड इलेक्ट्रिकल से होता है. ये याद रखना. ठीक है. इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स कंट्रोल. ठीक है. एंड there will be very less physical movement. I will not say no, but yes, there will be. देखो vibrations होते हैं. Vibration is also a movement, so you cannot say no movement. So that is why please say very less physical movements. इसका एक एग्जांपल देता हूं मैं. You are seeing power windowed cars. Now what is happening? आप खुद सोच के देखिए. Earlier what you used to do? You used to do like this. When you do like this, the glass of the door goes up and down. That is mechanical. So you are having a lot of mechanical movement. Now what you are doing? You are just pressing a button. The electrical signal goes. The module is fixed, and the motor starts rotating depending on that signal. वो electronics भी नहीं है, वो electrical है. ठीक है. That is the electrical part. ठीक है. That is, you press the button, the signal is sent, that motor has to rotate anti-clockwise, and when it rotates anti-clockwise, the mirror of the door comes down, it opens up the window. Is it clear? So can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? That is, in mechanical controls, your physical movements are very high, whereas in electrical controls, the physical movements are very less. So that is why the energy lost is more in this case. Energy lost is more in this case. Energy lost will be more in this case. Energy lost will be more in this case, but this will be very costly as compared to, देखो आपका अगर वो वाला आपको लगाना है, मैकेनिकल लगाना है, then the charges are very less. But if you want to have the power window, then you have to pay a lot of money. Then you have to pay a lot of money. I hope you are trying to understand. I hope you are trying to understand. ठीक है, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. So this is done. इसके अलावा क्या है? लिखो, it is difficult to repair mechanical controls. देखो, अगर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स खराब होता है, it can be repaired. बट अगर मैकेनिकल खराब हुआ, you need to replace that whole item. You need to replace that whole item. तो यहां लिखो, mechanical controls are difficult to fabricate. Mechanical controls are difficult to fabricate. Mechanical controls are difficult to fabricate and reprogram. And reprogrammed. This reprogramming is possible in soft automation. This reprogramming is possible in soft automation. देखो, हार्ड ऑटोमेशन का मतलब है एक बार ऑटोमेट कर दिया वो हो गया, and you cannot change much. Whereas soft automation is, just a second. अरे यार, ताकि 3:30 पे आता हूँ ना, क्लास चल रही है, रुक जाओ. 3:30 बोला मतलब 3:30 तक रुको. Thank you so much, Nagarajan. Chalo. So now you need to understand this, that soft automation is one in which you can do the automation, remove the automation, everything is in your hand, your power, you can control it. Is it clear to all of you? Is this thing clear to all of you? Chalo. देखो, अब change the paragraph and write, in electromechanical controls, 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 we use relay devices. We use relay devices, that is switches, relays, timers, counters, etc. देखो, since current is used instead of oil. देखो, मैकेनिकल में ऑयल रहता है, suppose I am applying pressure, with the help of oil it will get transmitted. In pneumatic it is air pressure, if I am pressing the air pressure will increase and it get transmitted, whereas in electromechanical signals the current flows. So likho, since current is used instead of oil and air, since current is used instead of oil and air, since current is used instead of oil and air, the system is much faster and more flexible. The system is much faster and more flexible. And more flexible. Is it clear to you? More flexible. इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कंट्रोल, लिखो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कंट्रोल are much more faster and much more reliable. देखो बताता हूं, एनसी का वेटेज बताता हूं मैं. Usually in PI you get 1-2 questions. In mechanical you every year you will see 1 or 2 questions from CAD CAM CNC wala part. Most of the people leave this, but I'm telling you the 7 lectures that I'm taking, the easy lectures that I'm taking, they are more than enough. They are actually more than enough. ठीक है. स्टेपर मोटर मुझे कराना है, तो स्टेपर मोटर मोस्ट प्रोबेबली वी विल बी कवरिंग टुमारो. इट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट. 90% ऑफ द टाइम्स यू विल बी गेटिंग द क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम स्टेपर मोटर. CNC, CAD, geometric modeling, everything will be covered, but actually the easiest part of the entire production is this. But I don't know why students leave this part and you lose 3 marks or even 4 marks. ठीक है. So I would not say कितना weightage है, but yes, usually I'm telling you it varies between 1 mark to 4 marks. 1 marks to 4 marks. Is it clear to all of you? 1 marks to 4 marks. चलो आगे लिखो. आगे लिखो. क्या लिखा था? देखो, soft and flexible automation. Change the paragraph and write soft and flexible automation. Soft and flexible automation uses microprocessor, programmable logic computers, PLC. लिख लो. PLC, programmable logic controllers. Programmable logic controllers. Programmable logic controllers. प्रोग्रामेबल लॉजिक कंप्यूटर्स लगते हैं, माइक्रो प्रोसेसर यूज होता है, तो एवरीथिंग इज यूज्ड. ठीक है. चलो इसके बाद चेंज द पैराग्राफ एंड राइट फिक्स्ड ऑटोमेशन इज मोर अप्रोप्रिएट. फिक्स्ड ऑटोमेशन इज मोर अप्रोप्रिएट for high volume, for high volume long life products. If you have not liked the video, please do like the video right now. इतना डिटेल में आपको कौन पढ़ा देगा? CNC बता दो मुझे. कहीं और पढ़ाया हो तो बता दो मुझे. कहीं और पढ़ाया भी हो तो बता दो. पूरे YouTube की बात कर रहा हूं मैं. फॉर गेट एग्जामिनेशन लिखो. Fixed automation is most appropriate for high volume and long life products. ज्यादा चलने वाले प्रोडक्ट्स के लिए. क्वेश्चंस देखो, क्वेश्चंस के लिए एक्चुअली क्या है, यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा हॉचपॉच चल रहा था मेरा. मतलब मैं बता दूं कि काफी समय से फॉर फर्स्ट 10 days आई डिडंट टेक क्लास बिकॉज माय थ्रोट वाज नॉट वेल. आई हैड दिस कोविड टेस्ट. मैंने सारी चीजें कराई, एवरीथिंग इज फिट एंड फाइन नाउ, बट द डॉक्टर सेड दैट आई हैव टू टेक रेस्ट. सो दैट इज व्हाई आई एम नॉट टेकिंग अ लॉट ऑफ क्लासेस इनिशियली. सो दैट इज व्हाई आई एम नॉट like putting focus or like force on the special classes, or you can say the practice sessions. You don't worry, practice session will be conducted. And in fact today only I was planning to have a practice session. But क्या होता है कि मैं ज्यादा बोलते हैं, मतलब 2 घंटे से ज्यादा बोलने में like my throat start paining. So that is why I'm not taking the sessions in continuously. Slowly it will drop down, and from 17th it will be 1 week from 10th, and then I can take. ठीक है. चलो लिखो. ओए मेरे पापा को कॉल कर दे. बेटो चलो ठीक है. तो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट हार्ड एंड सॉफ्ट ऑटोमेशन. बेसिक FMS हो गया आपका, ऑटोमेशन हो गया, GT ग्रुप टेक्नोलॉजी हो गया. द पार्ट दैट इज लेफ्ट मैं आपको बता देता हूं. द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट दैट इज लेफ्ट इज स्टेपर मोटर. द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट, मेरे ऊपर डिपेंडेंट होना, मैं सब करा दूंगा, ये मेरी गारंटी है ना, मैंने ले ली ना, बस कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। थोड़ा टाइम दो मुझे भी, क्योंकि एक्चुअली क्या है, ऐसा मैं एक बार में मैंने बीच में किया था इन नवंबर, आई स्टार्टेड स्पीकिंग कंटिन्यूअसली, बट फिर वो जो गला खराब हुआ था ना, इट टुक अराउंड लाइक यू कैन से 40 डेज। मेरा अब 10th of December को वो जाके गला सही हुआ था थोड़ा बहुत। So that is why I'm not taking a lot of load. I know that many students are dependent on me, and I know that I've given them the best and I will give them the best. You will get a lot of questions in manufacturing also. You don't need to worry about that. ठीक है, बहुत क्वेश्चंस हैं, मैं तो ये भी बता रहा हूँ, इन फाइनल एग्जाम, इन गेट एग्जाम, यू विल बी गेटिंग मोस्टली द सिमिलर क्वेश्चन दैट वी हैव प्रैक्टिस्ड। इतना कोई कौन सी फैकल्टी बोलेगी, आप बता दो। ठीक है, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि मेरी दम मुझे पता है, ऐसा नहीं है, मुझे पता है, आई नो दैट दीज आर द टॉपिक्स फ्रॉम विच द क्वेश्चन कैन बी आस्क्ड, एंड आफ्टर एनालिसिस, द डेटा एनालिसिस, these are the topics that I have shortlisted कि यहाँ से questions आ सकते हैं, and I know whoever is attending my whole crash course continuously और previous full length courses जिसने किए हैं, they will for sure be able to solve the question, for sure will be able to solve the question। ठीक है, चलो थोड़ा सा आइकॉनिक एंड प्लस सब्सक्रिप्शन के बारे में तब तक मैं बता देता हूं। सो इन प्लस सब्सक्रिप्शन इज द पेड प्लेटफॉर्म ऑफ Unacademy वेयर you would be provided with the live classes like these, you would be provided with the crash courses, you would be provided with the crash courses to do the revision what you have studied in live class, you would be having the rank improvement batch to practice the question of the topics that you have studied in live class, weekly test will be there to monitor your growth, and if you are having any doubt, that will be solved. Every third lecture will be the doubt clearing session, and the sessions will be conducted both in English and Hindi. The sessions will be conducted both in English and Hindi. Apart from that, if you talk about the iconic subscription, it is basically a higher valued product. Much, you can say the prices are high, but yes, the benefits you are getting is much more higher. You would be provided with a completely one dedicated coach for you. You would be provided for one dedicated coach for you. Study planners will be provided for you, that is what to study, when to study, how to study. Preparatory study material will be given. Preparatory study material will be given, that is what to study, and you don't have to. In December, I'll try to cover up the entire crash course. In December or mostly 10th of January, that's it. In December or 10th of January, I will try to cover it up. You don't worry about that. ठीक है, चलो ठीक है। So a lot of benefits are there, personalized test analysis are there, that whatever you are studying, whatever test you are giving, the more important that analyzing that test, that is what you have attempted, how you have attempted, how much time you took, whether you can reduce that time, whether you should attempt that those questions or not. Suppose for me, machine design was a subject in which whenever I have studied so much, I know, but whenever I try to attempt the question, I get the wrong answer. Then I realized, ठीक है, I know that is not right, that is not a very good thing, but that I have to accept कि I don't have to attempt any question of MD in the final exam, and I will not attempt any question in the final exam. That I have decided. In the final exam, hardly I think one question was there, ठीक है, in my PI paper from the design part. ठीक है, वो डिजाइन आता ही नहीं है यार, तो इसीलिए ये चीजें आपको पता होना चाहिए कि क्या अटेम्प्ट करना है, क्या नहीं करना है। ठीक है, what are the charges? So it is 27,225 rupees for 1 year, 34,650 rupees for 18 months, and 39,600 rupees for 24 months. ठीक है, only and only after you apply the code crack10, only and only if you apply the code crack10. ठीक है, just a second. हेलो, हाँ हाँ हाँ, आप कहाँ निकल गए? आप कहाँ? हाँ, 4 बजे तक मैं पहुँच जाऊंगा। आप कहाँ निकले अभी? अच्छा ठीक है, ओके मैं आता हूँ। Get ready. Okay, so the charges are 34,650 for 18 months, but only after you apply the code crack10, or you can also apply the code prakhar21. ठीक है, चलो, now what are the charges for the iconic subscription? It is 45,225 rupees 40 45,225 rupees for 1 year and 66,600 rupees for 24 months. ठीक है, only after you apply the code Prakhar21. And this is the batch, and I hope that you have enjoyed this session. This session was short क्योंकि गला आप देख ही रहे हो कि कैसा हो गया है. ठीक है, I don't want to speak much, and but I'll cover it up. Don't worry, I'll be covering it up. ठीक है. Now, very important. If you want to follow me, you can follow me on unacademy.com Prakhar Shrivastava 333. The Telegram channel that our team is having is Unacademy ESE GATE examination. Our whole team is there in this Telegram channel, and you will be getting about all the updates about all the courses we are launching free, paid on this channel. And the Facebook group that we are having is www.facebook.com/group/created.mech. ठीक है. These are the YouTube channels, and if you are having any doubt, you can ask now. उसके पहले मैं आपको एक वीडियो दिखा दूं वापस से, कॉम्बैट का वीडियो. जिसने भी नहीं देखा है उसके लिए मैं कॉम्बैट का वीडियो चला देता हूं.
It's time to experience something glorious. Unacademy Combat. Compete, crack, conquer.
A challenging GATE contest engineered to give you an experience like none other.
where you put your knowledge to test.
And battle it out with the best.
To bring out the best in you, Unacademy Combat is the most competitive, gamified contest for GATE till date, with the best of the questions by best educators.
With detailed video solutions from top educators right after each contest.
Combat live with peers to get real-time rankings and win big.
Participate in every contest to improve your ratings.
Challenging contests every fortnight or alternate Sunday. Live ranking after every question. Big rewards for top rankers. Your passion to crack GATE deserves this. Your hard work towards your dream deserves this. Fuel your inner fire for the ultimate GATE challenge. Unacademy Combat. Register now.
Okay, so I hope that you have enjoyed this video again. Today, 6 p.m. we are having this session, the challenge. If you have studied, you can attempt it. If you have not studied, still you can attempt it. You only require one code. Crack 10 to attempt it. Please ask all your friends, your college members, your koi bhi kar sakta hai. It is not necessary only for mechanical, electrical, civil, electronics. There are 4 streams in which the combat is going to happen. You can obviously attempt it. And you don't have to pay anything. The only thing you require is the code. The code is crack 10. The code is crack 10. The code is crack 10. अब कॉन्फिडेंस की बात मैं बता दूं आपको, तो देखो कॉन्फिडेंस से प्रैक्टिस करने से आता है, एंड प्रैक्टिस करने से भी नहीं, रिपीटेटिव प्रैक्टिस. जो क्वेश्चन कर चुके हो ना उसको फिर से करो. दैट इज माय फंडा ऑफ गेटिंग कॉन्फिडेंस. दैट इज माय फंडा ऑफ गेटिंग यस आई कैन डू द पेपर, यस आई विल क्रैक द एग्जामिनेशन. वो फीलिंग लानी है ना कि यार बनता तो है मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, ये भी बनता है, ये भी बनता है, ये भी बनता है, ये भी बनता है. यस और नो. एप्टीट्यूड के लिए आई वुड सजेस्ट, देखो अगर आपने किया हो एप्टीट्यूड तो करो, नहीं किया हो तो छोड़ दो अभी के लिए. फोकस ऑन द टेक्निकल पार्ट, बिकॉज टेक्निकल पार्ट आपने किया है. एंड मैं ये नहीं बोलता कि, देखो ये मेरी पर्सनल फिलॉसफी है, दैट एप्टीट्यूड इज नॉट स्टडीड, इट इज डेवलप्ड. आपका टाइम टू टाइम एप्टीट्यूड डेवलप होता है. ठीक है. सो इफ यू थिंक इट इज ऑल अबाउट एटीट्यूड एंड एप्टीट्यूड, तो अगर डेवलप होता है, देखो जैसे ट्रेन की प्रॉब्लम्स हो गए या फिर हाइट एंड डिस्टेंसेस के प्रॉब्लम हो गए, दैट यू हैव स्टडीड इन 9th. स्लोली यू हैव इवॉल्व्ड. सिस्टम के, लाइक यू कैन से पाइप्स एंड सिस्टम के क्वेश्चंस हो गए, टाइम एंड वर्क के क्वेश्चंस हो गए, लेबर वाले क्वेश्चंस हो गए. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस दैट यू कैन हैव. ठीक है. बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस है जो आप ले सकते हो, बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस है जो आप ले सकते हो. ठीक है. तो उसका एक ही फंडा होता है, ये. ठीक है. दैट प्रैक्टिस एंड आप रैंडमली 10 टॉपिक चूज करो फ्रॉम द प्रीवियस ईयर पेपर and start practicing 10 questions of all these. That's it. Practice previous year question. That is maximum you can do in aptitude. क्योंकि aptitude आप 2 महीने में सीख नहीं सकते हो. अगर है तो है, नहीं है तो टेक्निकल में निकालना है अपने को एग्जाम. That is what your ये mindset should be. देखो कुछ चीजें कईयों के पास होती है, कई चीजों में मैं लैक करता हूँ, कई चीजों में आप लैक करते हो. Start accepting कि क्या लैक करते हो आप. That is the best time. That will be the best time in your life. If you can accept, यार ये गलती है मुझ में, और मुझे इसी के साथ जीना है और इसी के साथ मुझे पेलना भी है. समझ में आया? ठीक है. इज देयर एनीथिंग आई कैन हेल्प यू विथ? बेटा थोड़ा रुक जाओ यार, जल्दी करना है, 2 मिनट में निकलना है. ठीक है, चलो, thank you and all the best. Hope you have enjoyed this lecture. Tomorrow we will continue with the very important part, that is stepper motor. आज शाम को ही उसका लेक्चर लिंक मैं सारे टेलीग्राम चैनल्स जितने भी लिंक्ड हैं, व्हाट्सएप स्टेटस, सब जगह डाल दूंगा, बिकॉज 90% ऑफ द न्यूमेरिकल्स इन CNC comes from stepper motor and stepper motor is the most important and the most easiest part, but कई लोग नहीं कर पाते हैं. Is it clear? बोलो, कौन बोल रहा है? जब बोल दिया ना आगे फादर से बात करो. क्लास में हूँ ना मम्मी, हर सब मजाक नहीं सही लगता. 10 बार कॉल नहीं लगाना चाहिए. Thank you, all the best and see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Hello.